So here we are talking about idioms again. Idioms really are the heart of our language, you know. If you use idioms correctly, whether it's breaking the ice, which means getting to meet and talk to someone new, or biting the bullet, getting something done that needs to be done and it's not going to be good, it adds a rich tapestry to our language and helps us communicate in a more vivid and memorable way. Something that will make your listeners listen to you and remember you. So it's important to get your idioms correctly analysed and used. So here are 5 more important idioms that you can easily remember, know what they mean and use. So let's get started. Don't cry over spilt milk. There is no point. You cannot change anything. Don't cry over spilt milk. A very, very good idiom for many situations. Don't cry over spilt milk. Nothing can be changed. It's going to stay the way it is. Okay, we've had an accident. There's no point in crying over spilt milk. We have to just get on with it. So it's a pretty straightforward idiom to understand, one that you should be able to adapt to many, many situations. So an easy one to learn. Learn it, you understand it, use it. Easy. Hit the nail on the head. I think you've hit the nail on the head. What a good idea. You've hit the nail on the head. Exactly. You've hit the nail on the head. That's what we need to do. In the nick of time. You've got here just in the nick of time. They've made it just in the nick of time. They got to the airport just in the nick of time. The flight was about to close. They got to the station just in the nick of time. The train was about to depart. Just in time. Jog the memory. Jog the memory. If you can't remember, maybe you can jog your memory by watching this video. I can't remember, so I'll have to try and jog my memory somehow to get that person's name. Jogging the memory. I always write everything down to make sure it jogs my memory when I look at it. Okay folks, thank you. Perfect, well done for watching this video to where you are now. For you, I'm going to give you an additional very perfect idiom that you can impress people with after the next one. Thank you again. Okay, our next idiom is a pinch of salt. Some people say a grain of salt. So, what do we actually mean if we say a pinch of salt? Well, here's an example. What he has just said you can take with a pinch of salt. That will never happen. They have said they're going to do this by next week, but you can take that with a pinch of salt. It won't happen. It just won't happen. You can take it with a pinch of salt. Or you can take it with a grain of salt. It means something won't happen. Or it's not true. It's not to be taken too seriously, whatever's been said or written or whatever. It's likely not to be true. Your bonus idiom is a superb idiom that will impress other people no end, I can assure you. It will open up a real can of worms. A can of worms. What does it mean? It means that if you might be doing something that's going to make a lot of problems and contradicting problems that's going to take a lot of work to sort them out. Sort of ways you use them, I think we need to be careful, because if we do this, maybe we'll open a real can of worms. If you're not careful, you're going to have a real can of worms on your hand. This is a real can of worms we found ourselves in now. So, a can of worms, a good one. Learn it, try it, and use it. Thank you.